Ravens go into New Orleans and they hand the Saints their third consecutive loss at home, which I don't know how many people saw it coming. Thanks to Mr. Tom Benson there with a huge $11 million donation to Pro Football Hall of Fame. Drew Brees, that is. Drew Brees and the Saints trying to avoid the 3-game home losing streak. And they got to go in early with Joe Morgan, the Hall of Fame second baseman.
Yeah, absolutely. A little horse collar tackle at the end there for about a 1-yard penalty.
67 yards, got him down to the 2. Add the yard for the Ladarius Webb horse collar. And now on 1st and goal, Mark Ingram stopped there for the 1-yard loss. So the Ravens make the early defensive stand. That's 1st and goal. This is 2nd and goal. Ingram, again, he fumbles. Ravens, though, get it back, or rather the Saints get it back. Ingram was ruled down by contact. 3rd and goal, Brees.
There's their 4th down.
No one, and this is 4th down.
Ugh. This would come back to haunt him. Mark Ingram missed the hole. He's supposed to follow his left guard going around the corner, Benny Grubbs, and he didn't follow him.
They get nothing out of it, and the Ravens turn a long field into great field position on a 38-yard run to the 41 by Justin Forsett. That guy is huge.
Justin Forsett played big today.
And he had a big touchdown in the 4th quarter as well. This might have been the prettiest touchdown of the day. Steve Smith, guys, how did he catch this?
He just basically threw his hands up, it fell in his chest, and he held on with dear life.
And his derriere got down first.
Yeah.
His tuchus is down. 1 cheek equals 2 feet. And the Ravens go up 7-0.
Put that in the rule book.
Yeah, I believe it is technically. I believe 184, page 184. 14-7 here when that's a nice catch down the sideline by Kenny Stills, 33-yard gain. Looked like mutual possession. John Harbaugh would challenge it, but
it's a 50-50 ball is what we call that. He has a 50% chance.
Yep.
I have a 50% chance. At that point, who wants it more? Kenny Stills wanted it way more at that moment.
That's the tie goes the offense.
Well, took it away from Danny Gore there. Then 2 plays later, Brees to Mark Ingram. He could have gotten in here. He got a feet turn around and he fell out of bounds. So that didn't work. Next play, 3rd and goal here. It's Jimmy Graham, Baldy.
Well, you would think that's the surest thing there is for the New Orleans Saints to throw it to your red zone threat there, Jimmy Graham in the end zone, and he's going to come down with it.
Didn't work. Settle for the Shane Graham field goal, 14-10. But the Saints, right before the half, start moving down the field. Marcus Colston, 19 to the 26. Saints run up there. They spike it. After the spike, a little pump fake, and then it's Colston again for the touchdown.
Safety has to either hit the receiver or go get the ball with his hands. You see him. He's thinking, you know what? I should have went ahead.
Got to go for the ball.
Been aggressive.
Go for that ball.
Go for the ball or at least hit the receiver.
Yeah.
He was being lazy and thought it was going to fall in the breadbasket.
So the Saints are looking good going into the 3rd, 17-14. But Joe Flacco would do this then, try to make a play on the move, and he does. Steve Smith, Kenny Vaccaro, 20-yard gain, and then we get Monday Night Raw.
Somewhere in there, they're going to penalize Kenny Vaccaro for this. I never understood this. All he was trying to do was defend himself from Steve Smith Sr. here.
And Vaccaro's the only one who got flagged. Steve Smith had choice words on the sideline there. Justin Tucker gets a field goal. We're tied at 17. Saints get it back. Brees looking for Graham. That's going to get picked. Will Hill is back in the NFL, the former Giant. 44 yards to the house.
He's got ball skills. But I think Drew would love to have that one back.
It's rare that you see a DB snatch the ball out of the air with his hands. Most DBs try to catch with their body. Tremendous interception.
11th pick for Drew Brees. Get it to the 4th quarter. Still a game. Still one score. 27-20. Here is Flacco to Torrey Smith. 17 yards, just shy of the first down. You see the timeout situation. Saints said 2. They needed to get off the field, but they couldn't. On 3rd and 2, Justin Forsett gets right to the line. Measure it up. That's a first down. This game is now all but over. There's still a chance, but not when you allow that. Justin Forsett, 20-yard touchdown. Put him on 182 on the day. The Saints would get a late Jimmy Graham touchdown. They would try for the onside kick, under a minute remaining. Didn't get the onside kick, and the Ravens take a knee.